Hey everyone, it's Jay, and I'm playing Pathfinder Kingmaker. I don't know how well you guys are going to like this game, or how well I'm going to like this game, but I'm a big fan of Pathfinder, the tabletop role-playing game, well, D&D, and I got this game, and I got it for free from the Humble Bundle. Well, free-ish, because, I pay for the Humble Bundle, but, let's see, as developers... Oh wow, so someone hopped in immediately. Hey, Andreja Nikolic? Sorry, Nikolic? Oh, and hey, I'm Beat Happiness. Oh, in Beat Happiness. What's up? Let's see here. Sure, why not? Alright, let's do the main story. Difficulty, I guess normal. Yeah. Hedwig, Malaku, Valine, Gimar, and Yadmila. So if the volume's too low, let me know and I'll try and raise it. I don't know why, but when I have the volume up higher, it picks up my breathing, which I find super annoying. Like, even though I'm not breathing heavy, it just like picks up that breathing, and it's annoying to me. So I'm assuming it's annoying to you guys. So I lowered the volume of me so that the breathing wouldn't be picked up. But then I noticed that the music was too loud with the lower volume, so I lowered the music as well to try and make it so where the voice sounded better. But then everything just sounds quiet, and I don't really know how to fix it. I just tweaked it. I just kept messing with it for like the last like 5-6 minutes, trying to get it kind of okay. Well, okay, I'll just try and speak up. I'll just try and speak louder like I am right now. And if I get too quiet, let me know and I'll just speak up. So hey Patrick, how are you? In Beat Happiness, no, I do not know who you are. I'm assuming you're in Beat with Happiness, though. So I think I'm gonna play the Sorcerer, because magic is always fun. Although I do like healers. Tempted to play a healer, but blasting. I want to start blasting things. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I should do the Sorcerer, the Cleric, or maybe make my own and see what I can do? The cool looking magic arrow. Protector, melee, archer, area, healer. Yeah, this is on Steam. I got it on the Humble Bundle like 2 months ago-ish. By the way, I'm actually installing Watch Dogs 2 to eventually play that. Yeah, Josh, I think I'm in agreement with you. I think I'm going to go with the Sorcerer as well. Yeah, alright, cool. Let's do... I didn't know I got to name myself, but let's just do J, as usual. Alignment, chaotic good, obviously. Best alignment. Or chaotic neutral. That's the most common one. Chaotic good. A creature's overall moral and personal attitudes are represented by its alignment. Lawful good, neutral good, chaotic good, lawful neutral, neutral, chaotic neutral, lawful evil, neutral evil, or chaotic evil. Good characters protect the innocent. Evil characters debase or destroy it. Whether for fun or profit, lawful characters tell the truth, keep their word, respect authority, honor tradition, and judge those who fall short of their duties. Chaotic characters follow their conscience, resent being told what to do, favor new ideas over tradition, and keep their promises only if they feel like it. You said, I know there are manuals for Pathfinder. I watched some streams from my favorite streams, how they play. Ah, okay. Ooh, confident? Ooh, these are voices.
Their life ends here.
Alright.
Burn, slice, behead.
Kind of like that.
I have no need for this.
Pious, brave.
Adventures await.
Eh.
The path is clear.
I kind of like that too.
This will hurt.
Pragmatic.
All this waiting bores me.
The aggressive sounds pretty cool. And then none. I think I'm gonna go with the madman.
All I see is blackness.
Or maybe not. Maybe reserved.
Enemy near. My skills exceed yours.
Yeah, reserved fits a sorcerer, right? Birth date, I'm gonna do the 12th because I'm born on the 12th. And I'm also, I could do April 12th, that's the 4th month, right? Those are 12 months. 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Alright, April 12th. Let's just do build the biggest Chad. If I do that, I gotta be a fighter or a paladin. Probably a paladin. Or fighter. Yeah, that could work too, but the fighter was protector, while paladin was melee. So it does sound pretty great though. But no, I'm gonna do this reserved sorcerer. Let's do
I
it.
feel faint.
Ooh, alrighty. Neat. So my strength is -1, dex +2, con +2, int. Oh, that's right. I'm a sorcerer, so my charisma's high. Ooh, I got a 9 persuasion. I love persuasion. And like, did I place it in May? Oh, I did. Thank you so much.
Let us bide
Cool.
our time.
I appreciate that. Good looking out for me. I love persuasion in all RPGs. Thank you, Josh, as well, for picking it out. Yeah. This looks really fun. Is there not a wizard? I'm surprised there's a sorcerer, not a wizard. A wizard would be all intellect. So we got some coup de grace. Not affected by target spell resistance. One enemy creature within range, full round. So usually you can only do a coup de grace when somebody's like unconscious or like nearly dying. Demoralize. 1 round plus 1 round for every 5. Oh, so. Ooh, okay, cool. Alright. Fighting defensively. Okay, cool. Very much like actual Pathfinder. I wonder if you actually like roll dice and stuff. I'm really curious and interested to see what's going to go on here. By the way, the new Baldur's Gate, I am looking forward to. I'm gonna get Baldur's Gate. It's gonna be great. Really, did you guys see the cinematic for Baldur's Gate with the mind flayers? Sick. It looked sick. Moving this way, you move at half your speed. Grow claws. Okay, I don't know why I would want to do that ever. And I get it twice for some reason. Grow claws again. Because as a sorcerer, I'm assuming I want to keep my distance. Cantrips, of course. 0 level spells. Do I get to choose my spells? That'd be cool. Sorcerers are proficient with all simple weapons, not proficient with any type of shield, armor, or shield. Armor interferes with the sorcerer's gestures, which can cause her spells with somatic components to fail. Detect magic, of course. That is a cantrip. Detects magical orders or activates spells or artifacts. Okay, that's a little different. Can identify the school of magic of which spell belongs, used in dialogues. That's really cool. Draconic Bloodline Arcana Red. Whenever you cast a spell fire damage, you deal 1 point of additional damage per die rolled. Class skills Perception. I have Greater Spell Focus Evocation. Spell Focus Evocation. And Specialized Spell Specialization Burning Hands. Doesn't have the following feature. Okay. I know Acid Splash and Daze. Yeah, that's true. I guess if the enemy comes up to me, yeah, that's a good point. Humans get an additional skill rank at first level. Oh yeah, I'm a human. My initiative +2. Yep, yep. AC is 12, touch is 12. My saves are all okay. All right. I think I got it. Probably just gonna be acid splashing everything for a while. But yeah, let's go ahead and complete. Receptions or spells against target engaged in melee suffer -4. Okay. Yeah. So I might need to pick a precise shot. It didn't let me pick a feat. In fact, it really didn't let me customize anything, which is kind of upsetting. I wonder if I should have just made my own character.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
All right.
Where are they? This is taking forever. It didn't even say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
Okay, so hello to Stanisev. Thank you for still coming and watching my videos. I appreciate it. I know that I don't make videos nearly as frequently as I used to. But I just got 2 weeks off of work because of the whole, virus thing going on right now. That I'm not supposed to say the name of for some reason in YouTube videos, but you guys know what it is. Yeah. So I have 2 weeks off of work now. So I have a lot of free time to play some games. So hopefully a lot more videos during that time, this time here. And to answer your question, Andrija, the main difference between Pathfinder and D&D is Pathfinder was D&D. So basically, D&D has gone through 5 different iterations of itself, each time fairly drastically altering its rule system. Well, when they made D&D 3, they when they made D&D 4, basically, people weren't like incredibly happy with 4, so they try to make like a 3.5, which was like an updated version of 3. And that's where Pathfinder came in. Pathfinder basically took D&D 3.5 and made its own system, completely based on D&D 3.5. So while D&D moved on and eventually made 5th edition D&D, which is the current one that you'll see a lot of people play, like Critical Role. Pathfinder is based on the 3.5 edition D&D, but because of lax laws back then, it is able to claim it as its own thing. So now it's Pathfinder. But if you've played Pathfinder or 5th edition, it's pretty easy to swap between the two because the rule systems are very, very similar. They both use d20s, they both have armor classes, they have bonuses to hit, stuff like that. The only thing, I prefer 5th edition over Pathfinder because the Pathfinder numbers can get ridiculously crazy. Like, right now I'm a 1st level sorcerer, and I already have a +9 to my persuasion. And while that is kind of possible in 5th edition, +9 is pretty dang high. But in Pathfinder, it's not that high, and sometimes you'll see numbers as high as like +50. Just the numbers get a little ridiculous in Pathfinder, and that kind of makes me prefer kind of the simplicity of 5th edition.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Yeah. In fact, not only is there technically 5.5 editions of D&D, but there's a Pathfinder 2nd edition, and besides D&D, there's all kinds of tabletop role-playing games with their own unique rolling systems. There's like Shadowrun and the Fallout one, and then there's a game called Tales from the Loop, which was really interesting. Mutants and Masterminds. There's a whole bunch of them out there. I have no idea what you guys are saying.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
Ooh, okay. Got something going on. I'm curious how the game controls. I did not look at the controls at all, so I kind of hope there's some kind of tutorial.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldor.
Sword Lord.
And this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov.
Lord
Welcome
Mayor.
to my mansion.
And what, it's her mansion. It's not even the mayor's mansion. The Lord Mayor.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless, exactly what Restov needs.
So this is interesting. It gave me a physical description of the mayor. It didn't show me a picture of him, even though he's right there. I can zoom in. Can I move my map? I cannot. All right, cool. But it's like the mayor, a middle-aged man with bushy sideburns and a monocle, wears a beaming smile. But it started at just the dialogue. I wonder why they didn't choose to have like a narrator.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen
Amulst.
Lands. This is disputed
I've
territory,
never even heard
and while
of
it's long
that
been claimed
language.
by nearby states, it's never been truly
I
taken.
know about
I won't bore
Balkan.
you with the legal technicalities.
Well, I know of
Suffice to
Balkan.
say
I don't know
that
about
anyone with enough
Balkan. I know
courage
of
and power
Balkan,
to seize
of
the
course.
stolen lands and name
But I had
themselves
no
Baron
idea
or Baroness,
the
claiming
language it was
dominion.
called Amulst.
Well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge
Like if
it.
like.
Of course, Restov
Then again,
will be first to
Americans are
recognize
really
the
dumb
legitimacy of this new
when it
state,
comes to
as well as the
countries
noble
not,
title of its
other
founder.
than America, basically. Like every other country in the world we have almost no idea about, because we kind of just have, we're just so invested in what we got going on, unfortunately. And that's something I do try to be better at, but like for a really long time I didn't know the Philip. Oh, is that you mistyped? Sorry, I'm waiting for Andreja to finish here typing. I'm gonna. Oh, wait. Oh God. Well, now I feel like an idiot. It's almost the same, like, because I thought Balkan was a language. Is Balkan not a language as well? Man, now I feel really, really dumb. Oh boy. Okay. Man, I feel really silly. They speak almost the same language. Same language. M1NU. How? Tell me how I can bring Miskritch back. I get asked to bring Miskritch back all the darn time. And I don't. How can I do that? The only thing I can think of to bring Miskritch back, like the only way, is to replay old Miskritch videos. Because I still have like a ton that you guys have already seen. They've already been uploaded onto my channel, and I could just talk over them. But yeah, that's the only thing I could think of doing. And I'm sad that someone called me Miscrit's dude. I get so you know what's really funny too? I think I've told this story before, but I'll tell it again real quick. Um, Balkan is the region, and of course I know about Greece and Albania, of course. That's right. Balkan is a region. That's right. But anyway, the funny thing is, when I first started my YouTube channel, I wanted to do like Xbox games. Like I really wanted to record Halo. Um, but I my laptop that I had when I first started this YouTube channel and had for like 5 years was not powerful enough to record anything more like taxing than Facebook games. So even though but I really wanted to make a YouTube channel. So I was like, okay, I will just do Facebook games at the beginning. But that's not ever gonna catch on. So I'll wait. I'll just do that though until I can get a more powerful computer, and then I'll play real games. And it's funny because the Facebook games made such an impact that I'm like known for them. Well, okay. So are you talking about the game that I played the other day? I've already forgotten the name of it. I feel a little bad. Hey, Cystic, you don't have to keep reposting the question. I'm answering it. Okay. Or you can just keep reposting the question, I guess. Um, They're still working on it. They are a very, very small team. And they have an alpha out. Thank you, Mistopia. Yeah. And, yeah. I literally did make the video like a week ago. Thank you, Auda. But I agree with you, Stanisev. It will never be the same. Yeah, I agree. Anyway, I missed this dialogue, but it's probably not that important. I'm gonna keep going.
Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief,
Ooh, the
who they
Stag
call
Lord.
the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
Found a Barony.
Don't ask stupid questions. Why should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's for Lady Aldori and I to discuss. It's none of your concern. Your only concern is to swing your sword around or whatever it is you do.
No, M1. No. That's why you're not pissing me off at all. And don't think that. I don't ever want anyone to think that I'm ever upset or anything by any of these questions. I'm completely fine. And this is one of the reasons I do the live streams, not only to play new games and interesting games and have you guys enjoy that, but so that we can have a conversation and talk. So no, don't ever be upset about asking me anything on here. If I don't, if I feel uncomfortable answering the question, I'll just say I don't want to answer it. But that's how that is. That's how that is. Ada says it's more enjoyable to watch you play things you want to post. Thank you, Ada. I really appreciate that. That's very sweet of you. Since in 2009-10, I played a game called Island Paradise by Meteor Games, and in 2012 they disbanded it without any announcements. Yeah, that's really lame. I do not understand why they just closed the game, no talk at all. I don't know if Island Paradise did this, but I was actually a little frustrated with Miscrits as well, because they were still charging for Miscrits. Like, they were still letting you buy stuff up to, like, the week or 2 weeks before it was closed down. And it's like, why am I going to give you $20 right before you shut the game down? So, I don't know. I was a little frustrated about that. But, the funny thing is, I spent a lot of money in Ninja Saga. I never spent that much money in Miscrits. Like, I spent maybe $20 in all of Miscrits. I don't even know if I spent that much, because I never really bought the powerful Miscrits, if I remember correctly. Maybe my memory is foggy, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna show this message. It's hiding at Entregia. Oh, that minimized the game. But yeah, I never really know why they just did that. I'm sorry, that sucks at Island Paradise did the same. M1NU, I wasn't ignoring your question. I was just getting caught up to it. What's my opinion on Mistopia? So you hold on. She said, "Dude, I was so small when I subscribed to you, but I noticed you never changed your profile picture." Did I not? I could have sworn. No, I have once, I think, like 6 years ago. I'm pretty sure my profile, because this picture is a fan art that I was given. So I must have changed it at least once, because I didn't have fan art, obviously, when I first made my channel. I don't even remember what picture I had before, though. And I don't get fan art anymore. It's really sad. I used to get a lot of fan art. I don't get any anymore. I haven't gotten a piece of fan art in like 3 years. But anyway, Mistopia. You were asking about Mistopia. They're a small team. They would have to either get more people or a lot more funding or both. I'm actually supporting them. Believe it or not, I'm sending right now the team of Mistopia $10 a month right now through their Patreon. They only ask, I think, for like $1, but I'm doing 10 because I know you guys love it and you guys want to see it and they want to work on it and they clearly have a passion for it. So I am supporting them financially. It's not a ton, obviously, but to be honest, believe it or not, I'm one of their highest paying patrons, despite it only being $10 a month. So I am trying my best to support them in what they're doing. And I'll make videos on them. People have already asked me to keep playing the alpha version of Mistopia, and to be honest with you guys, I really don't want to. It is not polished whatsoever. Like, the movement is very clunky. Like, everything is super, super, super clunky. They kind of... it's like when you're first starting to make a video game, and you have like the first level halfway made, and you're like, all right, the first level's about halfway done, let's test it, see what people think, and then start working on it more. And that's awesome. To be honest, that's huge progress, and I'm super happy for them. I don't know why comments keep being hidden. I had to just show yours as well, Stanisev, and I'll read everything. I'll catch up to the text in a minute here. But yeah, basically, they have basically my opinion over Mistopia is they have a passion for it. I want to help them out. If you guys want to see it when it's better, I will play it at least a bit. I don't think I'll ever get into it as much as I was in the Miscrits. But I do want to give them the benefit. However, Temtem looks super good. And I did make a video about Temtem, which is more like Pokemon than Miscrits. But I think they can. Well, it depends if Broken Bulb is selling Miscrits, which I don't know if they are. But yeah. Anyway, let me go ahead and I'm gonna catch back up on the text here because I have not been reading everything. I've just been answering your guys' questions. I think Miscrits ran out of ideas to create new Miscrits. Systics, I think that's partially true. To be honest, is a lot. I can kind of understand why Miscrits shut down. Kinda. They did it in a really rude way, but there's a lot to it, and I don't know if I want to get into it right now, but I can if you guys really want to. Let's see. Lol, 6 years ago I was 8, so that's the only profile picture I know of yours. All. Yeah, that makes sense. Look at Pokemon. That's true. Again, Ada. Yeah, I agree with you. Like all the new Miscrits were dark or light or elite. Yeah, to be honest, well, you forgot Petrified. And I thought the Petrified Miscrits was a really interesting idea, and I was really hoping to see where they would bring it. And then they didn't bring it anywhere. It was really lame. I don't know. Let's see. Man, I remember when Miscrits started, old design training points, and now after many years, nostalgia, F it hits, by the way. It's really nice that you're helping. Thank you. I do remember the training points, and while some people loved training points, I thought training points were all full, and I'm so glad they fixed them. Andrija, for example, there's a Marvel game from Facebook that was closed due to probably low earnings. So Disney did their famous kill the game button, and now there's a small team, mostly one person, reviving the game. So that's cool. I'm really happy that I grew up playing Miscrits. I'm glad. But they can't get paid because they will get sued probably by Disney. Yeah, especially if they're still calling it Marvel and still using Marvel characters. Absolutely, they can't get paid for that unless Disney is like giving them the okay, which I doubt because Disney's super hella greedy. Yeah. I don't even know what to say about that. Yeah, Disney owns Marvel, and they are not bending on that. All right, I'm gonna continue here. I loved Avengers Alliance. Avengers Alliance was really fun, and I'm talking about the one that was on the consoles, which I think was called Avengers Alliance. No, it was called Ultimate Alliance. That was a really really fun game.
Of course, we stand to benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability. We have need of a ruling power we can negotiate with, not bandit gangs and monster hordes.
What is that smell in the air? Is it the smell of unspoken words and political intrigue?
Okay, interesting. Oh, okay, I can accept the.
And what reward would you seek beyond a noble title?
We'll absorb the costs of preparing and equipping your expeditions. Once you return victorious, Restov will also allocate you a significant sum to provide financial support for you to establish your country. Essentially,
Words. Significant, financial. I can't fill my belly with pretty words.
of course, there will also be an official banquet held in your honor. All of Rostov's high society will gather.
Now you're talking.
All right, I think I'm good. I don't think I need these two answered for me. Let's see here. Oof, I played that too. I mean, if Broken Bulb was really disbanded, does that mean that Miscrit's names are not copyrighted anymore? Okay, copyright law. Oh boy, Stanislav, you are walking into a whole new world with that comment. Copyright law is really complicated. And what's worse is it changes on so many different factors. It changes on where they were copyrighted at and like what time they copyrighted it and like copyright law is so complicated. What probably happened though is and actually I don't even know if they have a copyright. They might have a trademark, which is different than copyright. So I don't know. I don't think Broken Bowl Studios is trademarked though, and Miscritch probably is copyrighted. Probably. I am not the most educated person when it comes to copyright and trademark laws, so do not take anything I say about this into like, um, you know, without a grain of salt, basically. But basically, what probably happened is Miscrits probably has a copyright, or Broken Bowl Studios probably has a copyright on Miscrits, and that copyright probably lasts for so many years. If they ground it for 4 years, or 10 years, or even 20 years, I'm not sure. I do know that you have to use your copyright, or you can lose your copyright. So if Broken Bowl Studios doesn't do anything with Miscrits, in fact, it's possible, since I believe it's been over 2 years, it is possible that Miscrits has already lost their copyright. And if that is the case, Mistopia, it would be pretty smart of them to try and go like contact I can't remember the name of the copywriter people, but contact them and see if Miskrits is no longer copyrighted and take that title. I think that'd be a good idea. Let's see here. I keep having to hit show because you guys keep almost cursing, and apparently YouTube keeps blocking it, so I have to keep clicking show on the comments. Which means I have to minimize the game for a moment. So if you ever hear the music like disappear for a second, that's because I had to minimize the game for a second. Miskrits for Russian region. I was looking at your videos and you played a game called Fizzarts. Is it like Miskrits or is it fun? Okay, so I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure the team working on Fizzarts or Fizzarits or whatever it was. No, never mind. I think they're their own thing. There was another one. There was another group that was working on a Miskrits clone. But they teamed up with Mistopia. So not the Fizzers people. That was different. But the Miskrits, I remember there was another group who was working on a Miskrits clone, and they now work with Mistopia. So, try searching on YouTube Marvel Avengers Alliance Redux and give it a support. It's currently in Beta 2. I've never heard of Beta 2 as a thing. Still far away from being finished. I mean, we can find out very easily. Just make a small game with the same Miskrits images and names, and they will sue us. Yeah, no, just give the copyright thing a call. You know, make sure there's nothing. You know, make sure they're not taken. I'm pretty sure that's free to do, and only takes like an hour or something, however long it takes.
Excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For now,
Wow,
you can
tomorrow.
take some time to
So
get to know one another
fast.
better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet. Go and return in triumph.
So, M1 and you, about contacting Broken Bulb Studios, there's a couple problems with that. One, I have personally tried to contact Broken Bulb Studios. I have also personally tried to contact their angel benefactor, the one who I made that video about. Do you guys remember that video I made a while ago, which was like, can Miskrits be saved? And I mentioned his name. I cannot remember his name, but I tried contacting him as well, through a couple different means, through Facebook, through his work email that I found on LinkedIn, and like a couple other things, but I never got any return from him. I also tried contacting Broken Bulb Studios to ask exactly why Miskrits was shut down, because I really wanted to make a video on it and get the true story of why it was shut down. That's another reason why I contacted their angel benefactor. But they never returned to me. They never contacted me back. So I'm assuming that they're pretty difficult to get a hold of. Because I worked for a couple of days, actually probably a couple weeks, trying my best to get a hold of them. So it just sounds like Broken Bulb Studios doesn't want anybody contacting them. So I mean, but they could try, I guess. Another reason why that might not be a good idea, though, is because let's say Mistopia is like, hey, you guys aren't using Miskrits anymore, right? So we can take that title from you. What if they hear that and they go, well, true, but we don't want you to do that, so we're going to pay to continue our copyright on it, even though we aren't using it. Because I believe you can do that. I believe you can give them money, and they'll keep holding that name for you. let's see here. Hey Jay, do you still play Paladins? No, I've actually even uninstalled it. I might play it again one day. I don't know. Sorry for constantly disturbing you from playing Pathfinder with all those Miskers questions. I mean, even Misker Mania, Steph couldn't get into contact with anymore. Yeah. I also tried to contact, but with no success. Yeah. So, there you go. Alright.
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure.
Yeah!
So, shall we go teach this stag lord a lesson?
We sure will. Just wait. We've plenty of great feats in store. I'm Jay. Pleased to meet you.
Actually, I also wanted to ask you something. How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is Barons wear. It doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader.
Yeah, I
When first saw
should.
you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero.
Yeah!
Praised
This
in
Lindsay
poems
person's
and
awesome.
songs. This is the person I'll write my book about.
Whoa! She's like in love with me at first look. First glance. Cool. I like bards. Bards are awesome. Let's see here. I actually had a theory a long time ago. I heard that they went bankrupt, so I thought maybe they did that move to not pay those taxes, to not have to pay taxes. I don't know for us, and keep the millions. You think they have millions? I seriously doubt they were anywhere close to millions. I'm sure we're in the thousands. I don't think they were anywhere close to millions. Yeah. If they had millions, they would just keep the servers going. I think. If we had money, they would still run Miscrit servers. I tried one game today with a friend. They nerfed ROM, so I'll probably drop it again. That's sad. I don't know why the Facebook owner didn't finance them. I mean, some people used Facebook only for playing that game. The Facebook owner is a billionaire. Yeah, the Facebook owner? Are you talking about Mark Zuckerberg? Yeah. Yeah. There's... Because, what, there's like, how many million or billion Facebook accounts out there? I'm gonna Google it. I'm just gonna Google right now. I'm gonna take a break from the game. How many Facebook accounts are there? Okay, there's 1.5 billion daily active users on Facebook. Miscrits didn't have that big of a number count. It was like a couple thousand, right? Like 3 or 5. Let's highball it and say like 5,000. Miscrits users. How many of those only had their Facebook account for Miscrits? Probably only 1%, maybe. So let's say 50? I'll even highball that. Let's say 200 people had their account only for Miscrits. Only. I don't know. That's still... I don't know. That's still such a small number compared to the 1.5 billion daily users. Mark Zuckerberg probably doesn't even know Miscrits existed. Yeah. Let me clear all my notifications on my phone here. Is that sarcasm, Andrija? I honestly can't tell. Anyway. Um. No, Stanislav, I seriously doubt that they were millionaires. I don't know. I don't think so. I think they would have kept the game going if they were, because what I believe is the game was making them a profit. The game was making them a small profit, but I think that it was not making them enough of a profit that they wanted to keep it going. They also did have a lot of internal issues, a lot. Again, that's a whole topic I don't really want to talk about right now. If you guys want me to go into it, I will. Probably gonna need something to drink. My throat's already feeling a little dry. But yeah.
Damn, I should have led with that. Please, you know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly? And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along
this
on their glorious
backstory.
adventure. A great plan, huh?
What
an
interesting character. I like it. I want it.
Who's going to be the hero?
I want to be this
Some
character.
Dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way.
Tortuccio. What an interesting name. You should do a stream in which you react to Miscrit stuff and have Miscrits talk. That would be. I've already done that, M1 and you. I've done that like 4 times. Pretty much every time I do a live stream, go back to my other live streams. Pretty much every live stream I do, we just talk about Miscrits. That's all we do, is talk about Miscrits. It's like every live stream I do. I read that they didn't want to hire designers. They had a rough time. That's possible. I believe it. If you heard that, that makes a lot of sense. They had issues with they were doing an update. I am not reading or watching Boruto. I couldn't get into it really, but I am still reading anime and manga. There's like 15 manga that I'm reading right now. A lot of them are isekai. I don't know why I'm reading so many isekai manga right now, but I am. I'm reading Solo Leveling, which is really good, and it's gonna get an anime adaptation, I hear. So that's pretty cool. I'm caught up on Solo Leveling. I'm reading a Returner's Magic Should Be Special, or something like that. What are some other ones? I was reading Promised Neverland. That also got an anime adaptation. I didn't watch the anime adaptation of that, but I heard it's really good. Although I'm at chapter 100, and I think they have like 180 chapters now, so I'm kind of behind. What other manga am I reading? Yeah, I couldn't really get into Boruto. I don't know. I watched like up to like episode like 11 or 13, and I was just like, meh, and couldn't get into it. I hear it's better now, ever since they reintroduced like it looks like there was some kind of time travel, and Boruto went back in time, and he's meeting Naruto, and he is little and stuff like that. But yeah, all right, M1 and you, thanks for coming. Um. You finished Berserk, JoJo, and Steins Gate. Ooh, did you love Steins Gate? Steins Gate is so good. I really like Steins Gate a lot. Although it had a second season, and I never watched the second season. I only watched the first season and the movie, and I felt the movie was pretty unnecessary because the first season was so good. I should have watched the second season eventually. JoJo, I watched all the way until but they released a new season since I watched that as well, and I haven't seen the latest season of JoJo. I never watched Berserk, and to be honest, I don't think I will. I think I kind of get the idea of Berserk and don't really need to watch it. Thanks, Andrija, for letting me know, because yeah, I don't plan on watching Boruto either. The anime that I am watching right now, One Piece, of course. Keeping up with One Piece. Love One Piece. Uh, I'm caught up with Black Clover, My Hero Academia, so a bunch of shonen already straight off the bat. I did actually just finish watching all of Love, Chinbyo, and Other Delusions, which some of you might hate me for never watching until recently, but that was really fun. I have a couple in my wanna watch list. I want to watch Bofuri. I want to watch Interspecies Reviewer. That's a whole can of worms right there, but I do want to check that out. What else? What else? Ooh, they're making a new ReZero. Ooh, excited for that. Yeah, I think I started with the anime, and then I got into the manga. Yeah, One Piece is really good.
Deal. All right. I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the
Yeah, whoa, look at all these things I have. Ray of Frost?
This spell eludes me. This spell eludes me.
Oh, I can't do Ray of Frost. I have to have a target. I can't. Oh my god, I can target these guys? What a bad idea. Okay, alright. It's how I thought it was. Burning Hands. Let's do it. Ooh. Can I just do this as much as I want? Alright, click on a location to walk. Your character will start moving. Location will be marked. Can I hold it? Oh no, I do like a little box. Alrighty. Is that to move multiple people? Why are people calling me? Oh, this is my work. I have to take this. I am so sorry, everyone.
us bide our time. I'll go ahead. The path is clear. Tread lightly. We should prepare. Let us be careful. The path is clear. I'll go ahead.
Help! Help! The mansion's under attack. We need to help. Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers, or we'll all be cut down one by one.
Enemy near.
Alright, sorry about that. I was trying not to just have nothing going on in the game because that would be super boring. But I was on the phone the entire time with my work. I hurt my foot or something. It's hurting pretty bad actually. I'm hoping it'll heal up in the next couple days. But my work, who called me earlier, told me that I won't be working. Just called me again and told me that I actually will be working. So that's lame.
Watch each other.
Ah, okay.
A solid plan.
How do I just like shoot? Oh, whatever. I'll use this sword.
Forwards! Aim carefully.
Whoa! He exploded.
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed, ready to lead you to Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to save... Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
Yeah, I am not putting that ring on. Yeah, no, that's hella cursed. How do I...
Everyone counts on me.
Okay.
Time's wasting.
Yeah.
My patience is running thin. I'm trusting you here.
Oh, I suddenly took control. Oh, okay. Ah, gotcha. Alright, so I need to go here? Nope. That's not where I need to go.
That is clear.
Copper ring. Alright. Hi, Geno for hire. There's not a whole lot of chat going on. You don't have to spam
Can you make an epic pose? I
the
need
chat like
inspiration.
that.
Serves you right.
And then...
Leave this. This was not supposed to happen.
Oh!
I always have a second plan. I don't tolerate fools.
Wow, he's like nearly dead.
I deserve better.
I could give him a potion, but I'm worried that he's actually like a bad person. Alright. Gintama looks interesting. Oh. Can I do that? No. Ooh, a chest. With a heavy mace. Interesting, interesting. I don't need the padded armor. I don't really need the chain shirt right now. Let's keep the ring. I don't need so many daggers. Yeah. What's this? Oh, yeah, let's take that. Oh, let's take that too. Alrighty.
Tread lightly.
It's like a kitchen. Alright, well this looks really good. Oh, the collect all button, I forgot already. Oh, this is like a crossbow in the air.
It's the end for you rats!
Be careful, everyone.
You deserved it.
Wow, they died fast.
Oh, it's you. Stay up from under my feet. Blood for Gorum!
She worships Gorum. God.
Barbarians.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
What, stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
Yeah, I would feel bad about that.
The road awaits.
You are correct. I don't like how it keeps, like, auto using the gnome. Oh. Whoa. That guy's so big. Is he a giant? Kind of looks like a storm giant or something. Or a frost. Or a frost giant.
Let us be careful.
Where'd they go? Enlarged person. I guess they could have gone in here.
I'll go ahead.
Skill check. When interaction across skills, skill check may be needed for a variety of tasks: unlocking doors, opening chests, disabling trap, moving a heavy object, reading an inscription in an ancient language, etc. Different skills are used for different checks. If multiple characters are selected, the character with the highest bonus will perform the action. Some skill checks, like trap disarming, can be attempted multiple times. Other, like unlocking doors and or spotting hidden things, can only be retired after a character raises their or retried, not retired. After a character raises their skill rank. Some items and spells give characters bonuses, but applying this bonus doesn't stack. But applying this bonus doesn't give you a chance to retry. Okay. Okay, how do I disable it? Inspect, menu, inventory, character, spellbook, journal, map, camp. Can I rest here? you? No.
The path is clear.
Abilities. Belt. Spell book. If you ever have time and don't mind edgy scenes, read Berserk. After 100 chapters, it's getting less explicit, but by that time you become completely immune to nasty, what is that? Scenes. Oh. Stealth.
I'm out of sight.
I don't know how to do my skills. Oh, I can do formations. To be honest, I kind of want us all in the back at the moment. Oh well. I'm moving on. Oh, alright.
Let's head out.
Oh, neat. I don't know how to turn the map. I'm assuming that's the way to go. Oh, here we go.
Applause, please.
Oh, okay. That was weird.
Attack! Enemy near.
I can't talk?
Time to get my hands dirty again.
Ah, interesting.
My skills exceed yours.
I do not have a lot of health. But then again, I have quite a few potions now. I could always use a potion.
Anything else?
The path is clear.
Oh. Neat. Ah, very useful. So I can get a mace. Banded mail, which none of us can wear because we're two sorcerers and a bard.
What have we here? This chest is full of gold. I guess it's for the guards' salaries, all things considered. Well, those freeloaders don't seem to have been working too hard for it. Maybe we should pocket it instead.
What? No, we're heroes, not thieves.
Who said we were stealing it? We'll just take the gold for safety so the assassins don't get it. And then we can heroically return it to Jamandi when this is all over.
I'll say no distractions.
Finally, a voice of reason.
Do what you want. I don't care. It was just a suggestion. But there's a lot of money in that chest, and with all these bandits running around, it wouldn't be any better if they stole it.
Although I do kind of want the money, but oh well. Ooh, a tower shield. There's so much good stuff here. If I was a fighter or a paladin.
Oh, familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jathal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't?
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? All right. I'm undead. These traps are deadly.
What do you mean, undead? Really? Like...
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight...
Okay, so there's traps. Oh, it says go through the trap-filled hallway. Okay. Well, I guess that's what I'm doing.
How curious.
Applause, please.
Oh, the bard did that. Awesome. I do really like the bard. This gnome gives me Battler vibes from Hellsing Ultimate. I don't remember who Battler was.
I'll go ahead. I've spotted something.
I like how it pauses.
Applause, please.
Let us be careful.
What a surprise.
Anything else?
Are there more traps? No, no more traps? Ooh, a scroll of bless. New Jolly 4.
Watch it, ya.
Alright, so Ray of Frost. You can just shoot.
Wishes?
Ray of Frost. Okay, and I guess you can take that guy. Wow. Boop, boop. I am shocked how many potions I get.
Tread lightly.
Like, in real Pathfinder, potions are, like, not this common. Ooh, a silver disc. Weird. That's a puzzle. Definitely. Is there nothing in here? Okay. That's definitely a puzzle, though. Oh, the butler. Kinda. Alright, I got them all to hold their swords up. Okay. Alright. What does this one do? That one and that one. What does this one do? So pissed that I got spoiled, and I know whole time when I was watching anime he will do something bad. Really? He does something bad in that anime? Alright, I'm assuming I want all their swords to be up. Do I really have to be in the other room to change that one?
Let's head out.
Here, let's keep
I
one of them
shall not
here,
fail.
Anything is possible.
one of them over here. That one does a bit. No. You stay here.
Observe the others. Learn from their mistakes before they
Just
learn from
letting
yours.
the ink dry.
Up. Let him start.
And so they walked
Let
on.
us bide our time.
Alright.
Adventures call to them.
Everyone counts on me.
Ah, I thought I had it. I did not watch Hellsing, really.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Our duty calls.
Okay. Goodness.
What troubles you?
I shall not fail.
I want to get this right. Dang it. I'm so bad at these kind of puzzles.
Share your will.
The road awaits.
Okay.
Anything is possible.
That one does all three of those.
Let us bide our time.
This one just does those two. That one does that one. Does those two.
Speak.
That one does those
Everyone counts
three.
on me.
No, I thought I had it. Alright, I think, I could be wrong, but I'm
You
pretty
have my
sure
attention.
they all have to have their sword up.
And Lindsay was called forth.
We should prepare.
Time's wasting.
State your desire.
I shall not fail. The road awaits.
Just letting the ink dry.
Ask.
Our duty calls. Everyone counts on me. Let us bide our time. We should prepare. I shall not fail.
I think I'm just gonna give up on this.
What troubles you?
The road awaits.
Adventures call to them.
Our duty calls.
Oh my god. Flip, flop, I got it. So bad. Alright. Look at all this cool stuff. I don't know if it was worth it, but I'm pretty happy. Alright, that was everything. Whew! Alright, I wasted far too much time doing that.
You cannot stand against me, wretched things.
Oh, now that I have a frontliner, I want to equip my ranged weapon.
From my mistake.
Oh, I died.
Everything is so much fun with a little fire. What
Yeah,
a
I
night.
did. I was just about to
I
quit.
thought I was all alone. It's good you're here.
It's not fun at all. Many people have.
Of course. I'm from Kadira. But tales of hot deserts and shady oases can wait until the fighting's finished. But if you'd like to share a dinner and pleasant conversation, just say the word. I am Kayesi, one of the many here who seek a better fate, answering the call of Lady Jamandi. But unlike the others, I never dropped my guard, day or night. It's why I'm still alive. I don't know where you're headed, but I'll be at the entrance to the main hall. I think I saw some guards there.
Alrighty. Cool, cool, cool.
The path is clear.
Grotus, I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet. Too late. Forgive me. Oblivion is calling. You're wrong. Who would know better than I the severity? How rude, speaking to a dying man that way. Look, I can't even move. What? It can't be. But I'm gravely wounded. I can't even stand on my own 2 feet. Watch. It seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god. Not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Arim is at your service.
Alrighty. Am I out of Discord? Yeah, I am. Okay, good. I was worried that I was signed in the Discord this entire time. And, like, people could, like, listen to me in Discord. Better not. I've been alright. Alright, Andreja. Later, man. But yeah, Barkow, I've been doing okay. My ankle hurts right now, but Besides that, I'm good.
Let us be careful.
Kind of looks like a hidden door. In fact, I'm like 90% sure that's a hidden door.
My search
Hey.
was not in vain.
Tread lightly.
Can I open that at all? Yeah, yeah, I did. That happened a couple years back. I'm surprised you remember that. Yeah, the pain still comes up every once in a while. And at work, I was trying to push in some chairs using my foot, and one of the chairs didn't want to move, and I like just pushed and nothing happened, and I guess it agitated my foot. So
You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here somewhere.
too bad I'm not a big first-person shooter guy. Why is that? I mean, I'm cool with first-person shooters. I do prefer RPGs. But I thought about playing Halo again. I also played a little bit of Gears the other day, although I didn't record it. I was playing it.
Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi. No, we'll manage. I've got my best people here, those who still live. Your place is by Lady Aldori's side.
It doesn't seem right. What if some of the guards are wounded? We need to help them.
Someone opened the gate, let in a group of assassins in the middle of the night. Now they've set the mansion
Don't
on
let
fire to
Rona
cut off
catch
access
me?
to the hall. They don't want Lady Jamande to get reinforcements. We cleared the passage so you can get through. Just try to avoid inhaling the smoke. We'll be right behind you. We just need to put out the fire first to save the mansion.
Considering Lady Jamandi's faith, I'm not surprised that a whole pack of assassins were unleashed on her, including a giant. But what's at stake? What could anyone hope to gain?
You'll have to run through the fire. We've almost put it out at the entrance, so your main concern should be to not inhale any smoke. Hold your breath and take the first right, then head straight down the hallway.
Oh, goodness.
Fire doesn't frighten me, thanks to hell's blood running in my veins.
Oh.
I'll go ahead and wait for you on the other side.
I have
May Abadar keep you
Siege.
safe.
I have Rainbow Six Siege. I don't have other Rainbow Six games. Wasted time after entering the building and taking a few steps forward. The wall. This is interesting. The wall behind us slanted and crashed down with a terrible crackling sound, blocking the way back. While we may not have planned on holding back, if we'd come in a little later, the flaming logs and red-hot bricks would have fallen right on our heads. Regardless, we were left with only one way to go. I'm probably gonna do diplomacy because it's way better. The hot air burned our lungs and our eyes watered from the smoke, but Jay led us stubbornly through the flames, while Tartusio did nothing useful at all. We made it to the hallway leading to the banquet hall where we'd heard someone calling for us. It was Valerie, one of the guards I chatted with a bit in the banquet hall. Even then, in that calm setting, I'd been stunned by her beauty, but now, amid the smoke and flames, she looked like a celestial avenger, an armored deity, menacing but beautiful and merciful, descending from the higher spheres to help us poor mortals. She had a burned, barely living guard in her arms. There are two more, she shouted as she passed us. They are wounded. Help me pull them out, Tartusio grumbled. Something about how Jamadi was waiting for us. Meanwhile, Jay, that she should leave them. Oh, no. Rush to save the guards. Oh, but I failed. Dang it. Saving the poor fellows was harder than it seemed. We'd hit a lot of smoke and burned ourselves more than once before managing to pull them away from the fire. Only then did Valerie pause to catch her breath and wipe the sweat from her face. Thank you. That was truly noble of you, she said. Now let us rush to Lady Dory's aid. Ensuring the guards we'd rescued were relatively safe, we made our way to the hall, where the battle was already in full swing. But yeah, if you're talking about Rainbow Six Siege, I do have Rainbow Six Siege, but there are other Rainbow Six games that I have not played. And do not own. I'll take that. And that, and that, and that. Yeah. If your kingdom is destroyed, the game will be over. Ooh, that's a lot of people.
Be careful, everyone.
Actually, I would love to get up in their face and do a kind of thing like that, but let's not do that yet. Alright, now let's do it. Ooh, I'm unconscious.
Let us strike as one.
Whoa, what happened there? Alright. Oh, wow, I had no idea that was going on. Yeah, let's do something like... Yeah, something like this. This looks pretty good. In fact, a little bit further back. That's probably even better. Oh, she's undead. Dang it. I may have hurt her just then.
This can't be over.
What?
Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was strong, but you were stronger, and that means I made the right choice. Just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you. I'm especially grateful to them for the courage and common sense they showed while defending the mansion. But this attack means we have even less time than I thought. Someone already knows of our plans and is acting against us. You'll begin your expedition immediately.
Lady Aldori, please, I know who arranged this attack. The vile king of Pitax, Iroveti. What's more, I know who among us works for him. Hey, you! Show everyone the ring you're wearing. You think I wouldn't recognize Iroveti's seal? That's why he wasn't killed. The bandits recognized him as one of their own by this signet ring.
Yes. Such a gambit would be typical of Iroveti and his henchmen. And yet, it still seems suspicious. There's definitely a spy among us. But who? All I have is one word against another. I'm afraid you're both under suspicion.
They both came to your aid, Lady Jamandi. But a liar's cunning knows no bounds. I've never met these two or their companions. For all I know, they're all conspiring spies.
How could you say that? We fought together. We literally went through fire together. And then you vanished into thin air. After you promised you'd wait.
My words might be rash.
I bet my life despise anyone but this man. I saw how he dealt with those creeps with my own eyes. A true warrior. I'd go with him through hell and high water.
Hey.
This purple crook, on the other hand. He's got the eyes of a spy.
Lady Aldori, don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian. She doesn't know what she's talking about. During the attack, our leader showed his true colors. He forced us to break into the armory and rob it.
Considering the circumstances, that was more than reasonable.
That was a sound decision. Sometimes one must act at one's own risk and peril, until crossing the boundaries of what is allowed. Showing initiative is no crime.
It is insane when faced with death to stop and question whether you may be breaking some law or rule. Even more insane would be to ask forgiveness for making the right decision. Sorry, but your words display a lack of wisdom.
All right.
What about that trick he pulled right before we came in here? He knew very well you were fighting the enemy, but instead of rushing to help you, he dallied as long as he could, dropping everything to save people from the fire, even though the guards were handling things just fine. He was obviously hoping to show up too late and find you already dead.
Really, Tartuccio? You're seriously trying to blame someone for saving people from a fire?
May Shellen spare me from ever having to make such a choice, but He behaved decently as a true leader.
A true leader is someone who has their priorities straight, not someone who would put a valuable ally's life in danger for the sake of some servant.
Enough squabbling. I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is too great. Here's what we'll do. 2 teams will head out. That way, I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve my interests in the stolen lands.
Lady Aldori, most of those who were to set off for the stolen lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require help. Please allow me to join the expedition.
I'm sad to lose such a talented warrior. But you're right, Valerie. They have greater need of you right now. Go, and may Abadar keep you.
Abadar
Which of the 2 teams
is
would you
also a
prefer
god,
to
right?
accompany?
Yeah, god of cities, laws, merchants.
If my leader allows, I would join his team. He seems a worthy commander in my eyes.
Commanders, military leaders, all these laws and rules are but dust and vanity. I suppose I will accompany Tortuccio.
Our leader is good in battle, but I don't like all the spiritual agonizing. I prefer those who can act without wasting time helping every little pipsqueak. Those like Tortuccio.
Ugh, Tortuccio's going to take the credit for himself and be done with it. Shellen, spare me from such allies. I'm going with you. You're a hero worthy of my quill.
As for me, I know neither of these 2. At least, not well enough. And I have no wish to become an unwitting pawn to an unworthy leader. If Lady Jamandi allows, I'll remain in Restov and help mend the wounds this attack has inflicted.
Oh, interesting.
But who knows?
I don't even need to think. I'm coming with this man. As for you, Purple Toad, just wait until we meet along the way. I'll be sure to hang your rotten spy guts from the trees.
All right, we have 2 teams. To avoid unnecessary conflict on the road, you'll each take a different route to the stolen lands. Tartuccio's team will go through Navakta's crossing. The garrison commandant will provide him all the help he needs. You will take your team to Oleg Levitin's trading post. He's been complaining about the Stag Lord's bandits for a while now. There, you'll be provided with all the necessary travel supplies. I'd like to believe you, but I know all too well how convincing traitors and spies can be. If you're truly innocent, I hope while you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in Restov is working for Patox. But you should know that it isn't just Patox we need to worry about. The royal house of Sertova may also interfere in our plans. I've managed to keep this affair a secret from them so far, but that can't last long. By my estimations, you have no more than 3 months. After that, any feats you accomplish will be pointless.
Interesting.
And now, farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal along your path, and you overcame it as true champions of Restov. May the obstacles that follow also fall to your feet. Fear nothing, my friends, and return victorious.
Cool. Interesting how the parties get broken up like that. Keep track of the passing time.
Surviving a terrible night, our small team set off to brave our fate. Beware, stolen lands. Heroes are on the way.
This is the method of stolen lands in their vicinity. To set out, click on one of the arrows near your party's token. You can learn the whereabouts of significant locations by talking to characters or happening upon them during your journey. After learning a location, you must find the way there yourself. Along the way, random encounters await. You may be attacked by monsters, or may meet new acquaintances. After exiting the location of a random encounter, you will not be able to return there. Okay. Oh, little horses. Cool. Oh, alrighty. Certain spells and abilities have permanent effects. Whoa, alright. I did not expect all this. Oh, cool.
Tear them apart!
Yeah, let's just attack them one at a time.
The path is clear. I'll go ahead. Let's head out.
Alright. So there was absolutely nothing here. Wasted my time.
The path is clear.
This place has looked better, I'm assuming.
Tread lightly.
Let's go over here first, just to see what's over here. Looks like nothing.
Let us be careful.
Whoa. Uh.
Enemy near.
Alrighty, cool, cool, cool. So I'll attack this one. Oh, Oleg. I thought it said leg. Take that, you scoundrels. If only I could send Svetlana somewhere safe and show those rats what's what. Oh, that's right, it's his wife, Svetlana. Saw over, I saw it. I just needed to be sure you were all right. Sorry for your arrival. In church, your own. Good point. He said the bandits are going to again. Who are they? There's Staglord's gang. That's who. In half a day, maybe less. Staglord won't take any of this. How many bandits are? What do they want? They claimed they were collecting taxes. Fancies himself a king. You have nothing to fear. I guess I'm gonna be good, more good. Hey, what's up, King Armado? Alright. Oh, we all leveled up. Wow, okay, there's so many options. Yeah, sorcerer, definitely. Just stick with sorcerer. Okay. Yeah, I don't get any ability scores. I get some skills, definitely persuasion. Knowledge Arcana would be good. Sure, use a magic device might be useful. I haven't played GTA 5 in a while. In fact, I even uninstalled it. Uh, hey, what's up, random? It's kind of funny. My work called me earlier, and they were like, "Hey, your sorry, I'm getting distracted by the game. The work's been closed, and you're not gonna be going to work for a while." And I was like, oh, "Okay, that's fine." Then they called me back a couple hours later, and they're like, "Just kidding, you are still working." What is going on? What do I? Oh. Okay. Uh... Let's do Ray of Frost. Alright. Let's just keep her... Oh, she's a fighter. Interesting. I'll just keep the game simple. And do pre-made stuff, mostly. Alright, I'm actually going to probably stop the stream here. I've been streaming for a while. I don't even know how long. Save, game saved. How long have I been streaming for? Oh wow, over 2 hours. Yeah. Do you guys have any questions before I go? Nope. Silence. Okay. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Later.